Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel and welcome back to, of course, 'tis I, the only Archer with Archer Astrology. How are ya? Virgo, darling, it is time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for the week ahead, the beginning of April-ish, 2024 or so, or whenever you clicked on this reading and decided to hang out with me for a little bit, because my readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. And Virgo, while I was connecting to your energies, which is one of the reasons why I shuffle on camera so you connect back with me, I was told you wanted something a little different. You wanted to really feel the electricity. So you asked for the Starman's Tarot. You asked for a little of that Baba Booey Howard Stern energy out of this one to look at it from a completely different perspective. I was told you had a lot of energies approaching and you kind of wanted to filter through because it's Mercury retrograde. So I was like, okay, I got you, Virgo. That's what I'm here for. I do this for you. So here we go. I appreciate you for being here and being a part of this. If you could return the love for me, please and thank you. Love the like down here. Share the channel and the video. Help us to grow. Help the familia to just heal. It's the thing we do here. And it's a genre that I love you for being a part of. Then also subscribe, set the bell to all notifications. I do go live every Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. for pick a card reading where my decks pick you. See how that works out here and on Instagram. And then I'm also go live every Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. for an all signs from Aries to Pisces, plus a card for each sign. So join me along with the OG Mod Squad, your concierge for an evening of fun, healing, and goodness down in the chat. Okay, we'll have a good time. Appreciate you for being a part of it. Page of Swords all over my channel as much as you like. I've got healing music base covers with Bill. He's the Gemini. That's Mercury stuff too. So you get him. You guys are cool. I got those pick a card readings. I've also got an awesome little road trip music playlist going on that couples up to the Total Eclipse meet and greet. That's right. I'm going to be in Cleveland, Ohio for a 3-day event, a meet and greet that'll eclipse all their meet and greets, April 6th, 7th, and 8th. So if you got a way to get there, get there. I made you a playlist. You can even add some more to it if you want. I don't care. But yeah, on April 6th, I will be at Breakthrough Studios in Valley View, Ohio. We're having a musical evening. So if you're musically inclined, Virgo, come along. We're going to have an engineer on hand to see what we can record. And it's going to be some fun, friendliness, and good times. Okay, splendid time is guaranteed for all. So I've heard. And then on April 7th, I will be at 3 and 3 Shine in Warrensville Heights, Ohio. That's the big event. We'll be doing astrology, tarot, pick a cards, coming live on the channel, streaming. It's like live with Mark and Kelly, just having a good time. All right. And there'll also be giveaways, such as, if you notice, there's 2 Urban Tarot decks. There's 2 of them now. That's because the original one has been clean saged and is one of the giveaways. I've got like 12 things to give away. There's like a bunch of chances to win. So all you got to do is be there. All right. So that's the big deal. And then on the 8th, I will stream the eclipse live from Cleveland so we can record it and have it forever and for always. We're going to find a neat spot to hang out. It's all about the science and everything too. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on for you and the one on your mind. I appreciate you for being here. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, etc. and so on. You know how that goes. All right, so we're going to use the Starman's Tarot that you requested. Do 9 cards on the table with a 10th card outcome at the bottom. And your preview card is the 9 of Cups to the 5 of Swords. But the 6 of Wands at the bottom, that's a victory. Straight up. That's like Caitlin Petty going electric for a victory on this one. Like when Bob Dylan went electric. Oh, yeah. And we're using the music tarot. Speaking of music, when I'm going to Cleveland, I looked high and low, searched for this deck, and I found it. I have it. It's mine. And I love it. Okay, these decks are definitely hooked up. Much like you, where you're 5 of Swords and towards your 9 of Cups, blessings that you've been dreaming and thinking about. 5 of Swords showing up right out of the gate is that ability to overcome all of the not so nice energies and rise above it into a more position of healing and communication. All right, you've got a very adaptable ability about you. That's Aquarius energy. So no wonder you want to know what's going on. Well, let's see what's up here. All right, let's do it to it for Virgo and the one on their mind. All your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, both sides of the energetical fence. You ready, Virgo? All right, let's do it, Virgolicious. Here we go. All right, 2 shuffles for you. We got Virgolicious definition. Make them all go loco. That's you, Virgo. All right, here we go. You ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for Virgolicious. As Roy Orbison. Of course, everything we're going to check out and look at your highest. And we don't even say it anymore here, because when you're with me, you are ultimately, indefinitely, indubitably protected, because I got your back. I'm the crystals. We don't even got to say it right now. It's just an ironclad thing between us. All right? Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Wands. So you were maybe a little nervous about that, but the outcome does show an ability to come together, right? while staying a little protected and healing from the energies you've been through to get to that 10 of Wands point of completion to carry forward with the 3 of Cups to the 6 of Pentacles. So there is something to come together with the Star. There's Aquarius energy. That is some heavy duty healing that comes out for you guys. And Aquarius is like an all sign. So if you ever classical could be dealing with an Aquarius. But that divine power, the electricity that's in this deck here is the thing that drives you forward when you've been through some of these times and allows you to work together on this one. All right. To like kind of help each other to heal, to keep going forward instead of being like at that point that you guys are just locked down. Because with the 6 of Pentacles below that 3 of Cups, the happiness is the coming together, the meeting of the minds, Taurus, Cancer energy that just kind of makes you all work out. All right. I like it. Way to transmute the energy. You're totally Mercury retrograding all over this thing. I love it. All right, let's go. What's your present energy? Queen of Pentacles. Like literally what I just said. With the sun in Aries, that's a lot of power and passion. And with the moon hanging out in Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles, that's that ability to start focusing on the direction that you want, to put the plans into place. All that stuff that you've dreamt about and reflected on, like, okay, it is go time. Let's put this together and see what happens. So you are actually at a point of like not asking what your gods and your spirits and the stars can do for you, but what could you do for your stars? Interesting. It's taking things from a whole nother approach and looking at it, especially we're on the verge of 2 major eclipses. We just came out of that full moon lunar one in Libra and now into April on top of a Mercury retrograde, on top of the Devil Horns comet flying by. There's a lot of activity, especially around April 8th. So the beginning of April is like energizing for you that you might even want to know more about on this. All right. Currently, the immediate influence is the Page of Pentacles. I told you you are all about that groundedness, the stability, and approaching things in a better mindset. You know, wanting to put all those plans into place and do the work. Maybe music's speaking to you more. You've got like a favorite song or a tune that like it keeps showing up, keeps coming on the radio, and you're like, every time I think about the one on my mind or I think about my direction, okay, or you're one of those Virgos that like turns the radio down when you go to find a parking space in the parking lot. Because you just need to be able to see it better. hey, full disclosure, I've done that. It's a thing. It's cool. It's kind of like taking things from a whole nother approach to this perspective. With 4 planets still in Pisces, you are getting a deeper connection into the other side. It's like hooked up right to the door of Club Divine. I mean, Pisces is the guards keeper. They're the bouncers at the door. You can't slip Pisces a 50. All right. Now, if your goal or destiny is the Chariot, Cancer energy. Foot on the gas, no, I'm gonna crash. You ready? You are ready to go. Strong Cancer energy on this one to put a plan in place, follow the energetical flow, and even looking for that spark that gets everything firing on all the cylinders, or like the hybrid energy, the electricity, like having a plan in place. Like, well, like if I'm a hybrid and I want to do a long road trip, we're gonna need like a road that can recharge itself, like a glow in the dark road at night. Or something that just, you know, like putting something electrified in the trunk to keep things rolling, but just making sure it doesn't go off and ignite that spark, right? Something hidden beneath the ethers allows you to go forward. And you got a lot of minds on you right now with that Queen of the Page of Pentacles. So it could even be like something like you've got almost a crossroads in the earth energy because like all eyes are on you. And you're like, well, there's just the one person I'm thinking about though, Archer. We'll find out some more about it, okay? Your energy is on point. Let's see what's going forward on their side of the fence. The Ace of Swords. Their present position is that they actually do want to talk to you. Libra energy that comes out on this one here. So maybe they've just been through a lot that keeps them guarded, but maybe you got like that first text or a message after. It's like the good morning text or the hey text or one that didn't like the spam thing showed up or no caller ID. And like they're Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Like, I'm going to talk to Virgo. I want to talk to Virgo. Oh, but Virgo's busy. There's a lot going on. All right. So there's a lot on their mind about you. Let's take a peek now. What is their immediate influence? The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. So see their emotions, especially with 4 planets in Pisces. There's a lot of dominant rocks up there that are feeling this. Okay. Maybe they've been through a lot that's kept them guarded in the past or things that they've had to deal with that goes forward. Pisces, Sagittarius energy, mutable energy on this where they wait for their time to arrive, but then it's like, it's go time. We're going to get there and try to approach things from a whole different perspective, like how you can. It's kind of like if the sun was yellow, you know, the snow would be yellow in the wintertime, but it's not. So maybe you or them are the one that like kind of counters the normal thinking. I love that about this here. The sun is actually a bright white light. And with the sun getting eclipsed by the moon getting in its way, you're going to start noticing things like temp changes and fluctuations and something that like guides you guys back together. The sun is actually so unbelievably bright that if all the dust, the pollen, all this yellow energy on this here is what actually filters up and like differs. It separates the blue light particles from the sun as it energizes, and the sun can put out enough energy that it could, like, we can only use about 0.00005% of the sun's energy over the course of 10,000 years. I mean, that's a lot of power. So maybe they even are like focusing on that, because trying to approach things from that perspective, like feeling the motion in the ocean, so to speak, about whatever it is you're doing to them or how you guys feel. Maybe they're quiet because you guys are very similar. Ooh. Maybe you guys have both been through the same things and you guys are kind of getting each other and unsure of how to go forward on this one. I'm going to definitely find out more about this. This is interesting. Let's take your 3 cards, add their 2 cards to it, and get a potential outcome on the future here. It's Judgment, Scorpio energy. But I, as a reader, pull mutable energy off of this. That's you, along with Gemini, Pisces, and Sagittarius, because that's an ability, especially right now in the major energetical shift that we're in and the literal gateway between the 2 portals. Now, this is whenever you pull it. There's no time in tarot. My readings are timeless, okay? But this here's that ability to reflect back on what you both have been through before you got to this moment in time, regardless of if it's somebody new, past, present, or future type of a thing. You can look back and reflect on what you guys have been through, so it doesn't come into the new energies, okay? It's approaching things from a different mindset as we go into like the roaring 2020s, and a lot of energy transitions and changes through with Mercury retrograde and everything happening at the same time. All right, now what is the incoming energy as we go forward? It's the Hierophant, Taurus energy. There is some knowledge here on this one, so you guys are on a higher level, a direct connection right to God, right to the above, and finding the direction to go forward on this as well. All right, it's the Taurus energy is like Taurus's planet is Venus. The men are Mars, women are for Venus. It's a new approach and that new way of how to work together, so that it's not so much of well, I'm still got a lot of healing work to do. I still got a lot of healing work to do, so we're not going nowhere with this. But coming together at the point that you're at and being like, we can work with this. It's a truth and a love and taking things at that face value instead of always trying to read so deep into it. It's beautiful energy. All right. Could be a Taurus. Could be dealing with an earth sign. A lot of Taurus, Capricorn here. Also Pisces. So a lot of mutable too. Next one, your environmental factors is the 2 of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. I literally say it here and it comes out here. Thank you. Grateful. The 2 of Pentacles is that balance that you need to find, to ride the flow, see the energies out. Look how this dude's holding, dude or dudette, no gender in tarot, holding both those pentacles and being able to go forward and manifest in a totally different energy and a mindset. All right, it's kind of like being able to open up to the new way of thinking instead of being so locked down in the I'm not sure, the traditional will they, won't they, and being like, you know what, we got this, we can do this. And just letting your body kind of roll with this one here. Maybe even you guys are both wondering if it's real or do they feel the same way. You find out with that Hierophant. That's higher knowledge that you guys are getting. You're both leveling up into a new, clearer mindset. That takes us towards your inner emotions. The 3 of Wands, Aries energy. Literally what I just said. Like finding out that you guys like feel the same way about this here and being able to settle into a new form of balance, follow the energetical waves and the flows as they come along so that you're like working together in real time. Aries energy. To the 9 of Wands on that 3 of Cups, repeating 3s too. Your rhythm could be a life path 33. I also see the 3rd show up. The 28th comes out, the 8th and the 11th as well. Okay. You've got some strong earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer and Pisces with the Hangman, also Scorpio, so a lot of earth and water to keep you grounded, to keep the emotions in check, along with Ace of Swords gives you honorable mentions to Libra, okay? So let's take a look at everything we got going on. And honestly, with you sharing your dominant rock Mercury during Mercury retrograde with Gemini, as the Queen of Cups to the 7 of Cups, which just peaks out with the King of Pentacles, your emotions and everything are coming back into a whole new perspective where you're feeling the love, okay? Maybe that's what it's all about, where you're starting to open up, feel a little more vulnerable and be like, I'm kind of liking this, feeling all right, but a little nervous. So let's see. Give me everything you got, please, and thank you on the Queen of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles to the Chariot. Here we go. This is when my guys look at me with the Chariot and like, Archer, you are on point. Keep going. So you are already manifesting your destiny. Like, you know the outcome. Like, you're playing chess and you're a few moves ahead of the game and you're like, I know they're going to lay down the king, and we're going to go somewhere with this. But like you said, all eyes are on you. There's like a distance being closed. Maybe there's an age gap where you don't look your age. Queen of Pentacles, you're ahead of a curve with the Nine of Swords to the 10 Swords on the Seven of Wands to the Lovers. And the Page of Cups is down here. Look at that. Nice hat, Virgo. The outcome on this is showing that you've got this little higher level. You dress a little snappier. You look a little good. No wonder all eyes are on you with the Page of Cups. Childish Gambino, little Nas style comes up. With the Two of Swords to the Eight of Wands on the Knight of Wands, you're approaching it like a Chuck Berry rock star, looking at an older vintage perspective, which is Mercury retrograding, to reflect back on the good times, the Page of Cups times, and you just show up looking good and giving off some love that people are like, I like this. Let's see where it goes. But with this happening here, it's kind of like you've got a few offers that come in and come your way, but like Missy Elliott shows up here on Queen of Pentacles, you're like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to see where this one goes. You know, like Cowboy Carter energy, right? Just to see what plays out. And to roll forward on this Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords, that's that ability when you're up all night, you can overcome it. You're up all night playing Caitlin Petty, staring at the ceiling on repeat while listening and looking for the champagne and the mirrors and that, and you're like, you know what? Ten of Swords, it'll be there in the morning because I know who I want and what I want, and you're just embracing a lot of this that comes through. You them could be born on the 7th as well, or the 9th. That with the Lovers too could be the 6th as well, or your life path number 6 or 7, or you've done the ML, what's that one, the MBT, like you know you're a manifesting generator or a projector online, and you're finding that you've got a power that maybe you didn't know that's attracting more offers than you thought. Strong Cancerian energy and Capricorn energy off of that, okay? The cardinal energy that's allowing you to adaptively flow with it and make the best out of the situation. You've got a good outcome coming for like the next 10, 15 years following the Pluto shift into Aquarius. And this eclipse is going to just give you like jet propulsion, you know, to like fertilize the energies and just rise above all of this into a whole different mindset. It's like knowing the sun is not stationary with us just doing loops around it like a record, but the sun is a comet itself moving through. There's like a small glimpse of the stars in our galaxy alone. There's maybe like 300 billion. Then there's like 300 billion galaxies. It's huge. And that sun, ours, just like all the other ones up there, keeps flying like a comet as we do elliptical orbits around it. So that's good, or like an elliptical. I'm seeing a Virgo on an elliptical. That's interesting. But you know what? You take care of yourself, and that's what it is. Maybe you're, becoming more popular than you realize. I cannot take all those. That's a lot. We don't have all day on this. Oh my goodness, the Hermit. This is you. Virgo's like, I just need a little thumb drive flashy thingy. Maybe the all signs reading for you resonates. But with that Justice, 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Judgment card, you are actually approaching yourself in a very positive energy of like positive manifestation. And if you're into the binaural beats or the sound healing, or you've just got that one song like Born in the USA, Bruce Springsteen, that you're healing, you're rising above it and being able to speak loud, like from the diaphragm, and find the new energy to go forward. That would be like, if you're into that, you're looking at like 852 hertz, especially if maybe you were born on the 25th, born on the 8th, possibly, or a life path number 2, 5, or 8 comes into play on this one too. That allows you to focus on your healing. See how he's got that lantern lit with fire? It's that little spark that ignites a big bang that takes things going in a direction where you guys wind up really happy. So you've made the choice on this one here. And 852 hertz sounds like static electronic noise, like electrical interference, like we're seeing off the Starman's Tarot. Interesting. So you are curious of why they aren't talking, because like through the crowd, through all these offers, you've got one person, the Lovers, that stands out on your mind that you stay 7 of Wands protected and guarded for. So let's see what we got. All right, what's on their side? Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Give me everything you got on the Ace of Swords to the Hanged Man to the Judgment card. Let's see. The Knight of Wands is back. And the Devil. Virgo. It's that strong Capricorn energy. Ace of Swords, Page of Cups on the 7 of Swords to the 10 of Cups. With the 4 of Cups. Virgo, they are somebody very similar to you. You guys have both been down a really similar road, and they're making the best of the bad situation just like you. The Devil card, Capricorn energy comes out. With the Moon in Capricorn, that's that ability to rise above the obsessions, overcome the addictions, and to motivate like a Capricorn to the top of the mountain with their little billy goat legs looking good. With that Knight of Wands, that's that fast-moving communication that comes from a place of passion. All right, so it's kind of like they're quiet maybe a little bit because they've been put up on the shelf too, just like you are. You guys are both a little bit of a top shelf creation here. That Ace of Swords to the Page of Cups shows that they do want to speak to you. The Ace of Swords, the Ace is up. You know, it's that once the mouth gets going, it's the energy, communication. That's your dominant rock, Mercury, that allows this love to show up and comes out that same looking goods. You guys both have a style about yourselves that you just get, okay? And so it's like, you're both kind of wondering, is this real? You both more than once have been up in your feels trying to keep it real, Seven of Swords, trying to bring out the Ten of Cups. And yet it shows up on the Judgment to reflect back and go in and heal with this Aquarius energy, Seven Swords. I love Aquarius energy. I would hang out and have a Heineken with the Aquarians all night under the stars. I would have like a digital telescope. I love looking at the stars. Oh my goodness, it's why I'm going to Cleveland. It's why I'm Archer Astrology. You know, this is that ability to take like strong. You guys must be healers, because it's that ability to take those 5 swords from the situation, prioritize and organize, but leave the other swords there so that you guys are able to speak, talk, communicate, and get the messages across. But you're just maybe a little guarded because you guys have both been through some deep losses, some deep hurts where people have taken advantage of you guys and always like kind of, you know, done what let you do what you could for them while not doing for you. You know, even John F. Kennedy would be like, what? That's not good, you know? But it's that ability to come together and go, wow, hey, you know, it's like John Lennon meeting Paul McCartney and like everybody else has been like, oh, well, you know, like you go around saying, hey, I write poems, I write songs, and everybody's like, oh, that's cute. Can I borrow money for lunch? And you're like, what? They go through the same thing. You guys keep going up into your Seven of Swords to bring out 10 cups and the outcome with the Judgment, because this is the couple that when you guys come together and they're like, well, I wrote a song or two, take it into yours. Maybe you guys sculpt. Maybe you guys paint or do pottery, and everybody else thinks it's silly. But then all of a sudden this one comes through the energies and they're like, I actually really, really like painting, or I really like sculpting, or do you want to see my clay pots? You know, that sort of a thing. And it lets you guys nurture something to grow further out of it with the Four of Cups, that overwhelming energy. Strong Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius energy shows up, as well as Capricorn and some Sagittarius, along with some Leo. There's some Leo in here too. Seven of Wands comes in too. And look at the repeating numbers. You have a lot of 7s and a lot of 10s. July 10th could be a date or a birthday for them. Also, October 7th is a date that might stick out too, okay? But it lets you guys connect on this totally different level. And it's almost like you guys aren't talking at first, or we're talking more because you guys both think the same thing might happen again. But this one here with all the retrogrades and all the eclipses, the gateway, that once you guys come together, it's that one that's like, hey, I enjoy painting too. Can I see your artwork? Yeah, totally. You got some artwork? Yeah, let's do it from here. You know, or the, hey, I write songs too. I love writing down little tunes and stuff. Maybe you or them both got notebooks, or it's like, remember in the old days when like a diary, you know, a diary was something that you kept locked up and put away. And if somebody opened it or read it, it was like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, no. Now it's like everything goes out publicly. And if nobody looks at it, it's like, oh wait, oh my gosh, what the goodness. But you guys get it. And you're like, you guys have your own private life and your own public life here. And it's just the ability of letting that guard down. They totally do want to talk to you. Ace of Swords on the Page of Cups. They love you. They kind of like you. They kind of think you're cool, Virgo. And there's nothing wrong with that. But they remain guarded until they get to this 10 of Cups point where they feel it. Because check this out. That one cup is already pouring into all the other cups. That's the point where the dam bursteth and the emotions overfloweth and all the cups get filled up. This is that when you get to the point that it's like, okay, it's go time. I'm gonna go put it in drive, and here we go. All right. Nice. You got the Capricorn energy is that motivation. All right. I've known a lot of Capricorns in my life. They are not all about the addictions, the obsessions, And I mean, they're really motivated. They will get you to the top of that mountain, you know. And if Jesus was a December 25th Capricorn, they can't be all bad, right? You know. All right. Now I want Fig Newtons. Okay. So let's see. Going forward. Why did I just hear a Pop-Tarts basically ravioli change my mind? What is that all about? That is completely a weird message, but it's neat. All right. So let's go forward into this. Let's see what we've got on the Hierophant to the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Thank you. Told you guys think a little different. And you guys like each other. I'm not telling. It's our secret. Your secret's safe with me. The Knight of Pentacles to the Hierophant to the Five of Cups to the Justice card on the Two of Pentacles. Virgo. There's a card hidden in my deck. We got a rogue card showing up. Look at this. The Nine of Pentacles from the Titanic deck snuck its way in like a stowaway. right between the Three of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, where the energetical flow with the Six of Swords lets you guys roll forward onto this one. So there is something hidden in the ethers that brings you guys back together in a very strong mindset that you have this ability to overcome this. And it feels like it's taken a while. But with that Hierophant energy, there's a level up that takes you into a whole new way of thinking to come together with the Hierophant. Hierophant squared, I told you guys are both on the same level, and to manifest from a whole new position, a whole new way of thinking. It's kind of like if people in the past have dealt with the law of attraction, the law of assumptions. Maybe you guys are actually into all three, the big three show up. You know what I mean? This is that combining your soul, your body, and your mind, everything. Loving you guys, loving each other for everything that you got, you know, and no picking and choosing onto it. Because like I practice law of attractions and all that, but I practice as a dominant program the law of resonance, because you can sit there all day long and tell the universe, this is my person, I'm manifesting my SP, this is what I want. And Spirit will be like, yeah, okay. God's like, okay, keep going. But with that one there, when you manifest from resonance, you're already showing the gratitude and appreciating what you have. I am so grateful for the abundance that my person and I have and the love that we have. And I'm grateful for how we look and how we feel and how our business works, how everything goes. That you have that ability that after a hard day, you can come home for a nice night and cuddle up together, or have those nights that you go out on the town, or you go away on a little cruise or a little vacation, or something that you guys plan so that you can meet up and make things work out together. With that Nine of Pentacles sneaking in from the Titanic deck, that's your energy, all right? So that's that ability to kind of swoop in and plan for that things that look good, and to make that Ace of Pentacles come together with that balance. And the Three of Wands is following an energetical flow that you guys know the time's right, and that the universe gives you who and what you are and brings you to that same person on that same level that just gets you. And it's the energy that when all eyes are on you guys and all these offers are coming in, that you guys can rise above that in some trust, some loyalty, some respect, and some communication here. And it kind of gets you a little bit of everything across the board showing up, okay? I'm across the board. I'm seeing like stilettos in the boardroom and the bedroom, Archer. It's all right. You guys got the public side and the private side, and the things just kind of balance life out for you guys. Maybe that's what it is. You guys just wind up a little nervous in the current energies, but then you go forward and be like, oh my gosh, we really do share a lot of similars together, and we're cool. We can go forward. It's nice. Nine of Pentacles for the win. Virgo energy. That's you. You take the win on this one, Virgo. Look at you. All right. Strong Aquarius. Big time. Knight of Cups is here. Taylor Swift rode in on the white horse just in time. All right. I've met Drew. He's actually okay. He's cool. And the Page of Wands. Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana. That's cool too. You get the best of both worlds out of one person. A song, solid commitment. Whoa. Nice. Virgo, claim this one, because this is that connection that's not going to affect the money, the business, everything. It's the trifecta. It all lines up in the outcome for you guys. It's amazing. Claim it down in the comments and leave a comment. Let me know how this resonates, because this one was a powerful reading. And yeah, you've got strong Cancer, Gemini energy, Leo's here. Capricorn big time, Virgo, definitely you, Aquarius for sure, Capricorn, Pisces. You know what? I'm seeing like every sign on this one. They're all showing up coming correct. You're right. You got a lot of offers, but the one on your mind has you on their mind too. Neat. Yeah, leave a comment. Let me know how this resonates, how you're dealing. If there's anything you'd like to see going on at the meet and greet, say hi. You know, just leave it down in the comments. I know it takes me a few minutes and a day or two to get to all the comments, but I do read them, like them, and love them, and truly do appreciate you for taking the time to leave them and be here. And yeah, Virgo, thank you so much for letting me take the time to read your energies and taking time out of your day, life, love, and energy to be here for me. I really do appreciate you for that. And God, Spirit, thank you, of course, for the messages today that we got for Virgo. We are truly grateful and appreciative, as always. Definitely thank you. All right, Virgo, until next time, remember, this will resonate to any and all placements of Virgo within your chart. We're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but all the parts of all our charts. And I am FHA compliant, and I'll read for any sign or placement that desires and inquires. All you got to do is ask. And if you'd like to, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com, or come see me in Cleveland for the meet and greet. Either way. All right. Until next time, though, I'll be there, you be there, and I'll see you then. All right. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. Love you.